Hi there. Welcome to this special episode of The High Roads, created in celebration of the 1 year anniversary of our road trip from Pune to Tawang, Arunachal Pradesh. Here is the snapshot of our itinerary followed by the route map. It was 5 years since our last road trip together from Pune to Thailand and Myanmar and back via Bhutan. Coincidentally, we happened to start this trip on the same day as we did our earlier one. I, Ashwin, joined by Anand, George, and Ravi, started early in the morning from Pune to Pench in Madhya Pradesh, being our first place of halt. We stayed at the Pench Padam Sterling Resort, which is situated between Khawasa and the Turia Safari Gates. Our next destination was Varanasi or Banaras. We soon checked into the Ramada hotel and went out to explore the street food of Varanasi. After enjoying the delicious winter creamy dessert Malaiyo, we reached to a place that looked like the Bombay Stock Exchange. Well, no wait. It's a chaat shop, the most popular Kashi Chat Bhandar. We waited our turn to be seated in with much anticipation to try the most sought after chats. Well, we came out pretty full and checking it off our list, and honestly, I have eaten much better chats in other places. Our next stop was Siliguri in West Bengal. We reached pretty late and started from there early next morning for Guwahati. We stayed at the Ginger Hotel in Guwahati, where we had stayed during our previous road trip. Again, after a good night's sleep, we started for Kaziranga, the land of the one-horned rhinos. In Kaziranga, we stayed at this beautiful resort called the Burgos and we did two safaris. We saw some very beautiful birds and animals, including the highlight of the visit, the one horned rhino. During our stay, we enjoyed some authentic Assamese cuisine and folk dance performances. After crossing the mighty Brahmaputra river, we were excited to enter the land of the rising sun, one of the most beautiful Indian states, Arunachal Pradesh. Only brought us here. Now the road is clear. Shotgun ride on my Friday night. Sunset fire burning in our eyes. Let's leave the past in the past and deal with it another day. All we got is this open road. No plans, just a cranked up radio. Ain't promising forever, ain't no end in sight. Girl, I'm loving the ride. You know I'm loving the ride. Oh yeah, I'm loving the ride. Can't you feel this is real, you and me? Nothing in our way. Baby, we weren't born to run. Take the back road, let's make a great escape. Cause this life moves fast and we can't stop time. So put your hand in mine. As we drove through the windy roads filled with pleasant surprises and promises, we were looking forward to have a glimpse of the snow. We stayed at the Rixel Hotel in Dirang, which offered a great view of a distant snow-capped mountain and a stream of clear waters flowing through the valley. Ain't no end in sight. Girl, I'm loving the ride. Don't matter where we're going, don't matter what we do, long as we got each other, just me and you. Shotgun. We woke up to a cold morning, had our breakfast and started for our final destination of this trip, Tawang. On the way, we decided to skip the tunnel and visit Sela Pass. No map, just the stars to light the road. Ain't promising forever, ain't no end in sight. Oh, nothing lasts forever, but we can sure as hell try. Girl, I'm loving the ride. You know I'm loving the ride. Oh yeah, I'm loving. Oh girl, you know I'm loving the ride. Oh yeah, I'm loving. Oh girl, you know I'm loving the ride. Oh yeah, I'm loving the ride. We stopped at the Sela Pass, which is at an altitude of 13,700 feet. The air was thin, but the spirits were high. We had some hot tea and clicked some lovely pictures. Well, this seemed like a good idea at that time. We reached Tawang by afternoon and checked into Taj Vivanta. The hotel offered beautiful views of the distant mountains surrounding it. We deserved a small celebration for having made it to our destination, and that could not wait any longer. We explored the city of Tawang in the evening, followed by some live music and local cuisine. The next morning, we had to hire a local taxi to visit the Indo-China border, the Bumla Pass. Private vehicles, as we were told, are not allowed. After going down the valley slightly to the Shungatsar Lake to acclimatize before we headed to 15,000 feet high altitude Bumla Pass. The altitude of Bumla Pass was not easy on some of us. The sense of accomplishment and the excitement of making it to one of the highest motorable roads and looking across the international borders, all the worries about altitude sickness soon vanished. Frankly speaking, China didn't seem any different from my motherland India from where I was standing. As we ready to start our return journey, we were surprised by a super cold morning with frozen windshield and the hood. On the return journey, we took the Sela tunnel, which keeps the capital of Arunachal connected with the mainland all year round. We took 3 stops in Guwahati, Siliguri, and Varanasi before reaching Bandhavgarh, where we were to celebrate the New Year's Eve at the Lemon Tree Hotel. We did 3 safaris with no luck on the big game. We spent some quality time discussing and reliving the memories of the trip so far to end the year on a high note. Our last stop before we headed back to Pune was the Orange City of India, Nagpur. As the trip was coming to an end and being together on the road for 14 days, it was a sad feeling. But the excitement of going back home brought back smiles on our faces.